Hey, did you guys see the Bill Nye and Ken Ham debate? Yeah, Ham off the floor with Bill and his scientific facts. Nah, man. I feel these debates are a waste of time, so I didn't catch it. If anything, they give credence to Ham and his creation claims. Ham off the floor with Bill? These debates are a waste of time? Yeah, all Bill did was spew scientific mumbo jumbo the entire time. I could barely grasp anything he said. Oh, really? No surprise there. Yeah, it isn't a surprise. No, wait. I meant, no. Wait, let me understand this. Just because you weren't capable of comprehending scientific jargon, that means that Ham mopped the floor with Bill? Precisely. No, wait. You did it again. Stop. This guy. You see, that's one of the reasons I feel these debates are a waste of time. You're never going to get these people to change their minds on this subject, so why even bother? I understand your position to an extent. Trust me, I do. But to say that it's a complete waste of time is a gross overstatement. Really? How so? Though most of these debates are usually conducted in order to sway a person from one side to the other, in my opinion, this debate was the total opposite. Well, at least for Bill Nye, he did something that was pretty unusual. Like what? For example, in his slides, he provided substantiated facts to support his claims, and he also illustrated them in a way that was quite elegant, yet rudimentary, that even the most scientific and literate person would be able to comprehend it. Well, except for our friend over here. Hey! I mean, okay, I get that. But why are they even on a level playing field? You see, here's the thing. They're not. But as long as people keep indoctrinating children to believe in creation myths, these debates will always serve as beneficial. And the main reason being is that these kids begin to believe that there is actual controversy within the scientific community when it comes to evolution, when in actuality, there isn't. None at all, whatsoever. Zip, zero, nada. Okay, that's reasonable. I may actually give it a watch. And now, back to you, my overly self-confident friend. Bring it on, Mr. I value science and rationality for everything. Aw, you've learned to condescend. How cute. Whatevs. So, how exactly did Ham mop the floor with Nye? For once, I'm so glad you asked the question. First of all, Ham is right. You can't make assumptions about the past or the Earth's age. You know why? You weren't there. Also, the Bible clearly states that the Earth isn't a gazillion years old. That's just ridiculous. Okay, before I speak on your first argument, I'm going to tackle your second one. Where in the Bible does it state that the world is 6,000 years old? I've actually never read it, but the man who invented the MRI machine, he's a scientist, and he says that creationism is indeed a fact. And since he's a scientist, that must be true, and that means it's definitely in the Bible. Special pleading and an appeal to authority. What are those? Logical fallacies. Huh? Special pleading is when you say all things must abide by the laws of reality and nature, except for your most sacred and cherished beliefs. In your case, your claim about the Bible being able to date the Earth 6,000 years. But you recently said that dating the Earth is impossible because we weren't there. I would like to go with contradictions for 500, Alex. And Ham made that same exact claim. Oh, and an appeal to authority is when you value somebody's claims or opinions solely due to their credentials or social status. In your case, the guy who invented the MRI machine, and he must know what he's talking about since he invented this machine, but he wasn't there neither, was he? So do you see the point that I'm getting at? Not really. Then let me break it down for you. Just because we weren't present in the past or when the Earth came to be, that doesn't mean that we're not capable of taking that evidence that was left behind in order to understand what took place in the past or how old the Earth is. Just like in a crime scene, investigators use the evidence that's left behind to have a better understanding of what took place without actually being there at the incident of the crime. Better yet, I have my own analogy. Check it. When you first meet somebody, how do you guess their age? By observing how they look, I guess. Exactly. Observing. Observation. That's basically what scientists are doing with their dating methods today. But those dating methods are never concise with one another. True, but when you guess somebody's age, you're usually off give or take a few years. And if they say that you're getting close to their age, you guess numbers that are closer together until you get their exact age. And what scientists do to estimate how old the Earth is quite similar. And the only difference is the Earth can't speak to them directly and say, hey, you got my exact age. Good for you. So instead, they have to use the data that they receive from testing in order to make an estimate about how old the Earth is. Though the numbers aren't exactly the same, they aren't significantly different either, give or take a few million years. And these are just some of the key points that Bill Nye touched on. All Ham did was weasel his way out of answering questions. He also used special pleading for his arguments. He appealed to authority by having his scientific friends in his presentation. But to make it worse, he provided absolutely no evidence for any of his claims whatsoever.
He used the Bible and his website as evidence.
The Bible is the claim, not the evidence.
But the Bible is the word of God.
Yeah, sure. And Spider-Man comics are based off events that actually take place in New York City.
You just want to fucking hijack science so you can eat babies and sin.
There it is. Hey guys, Adequate here. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. What I want you to do, leave your comments about who you thought won the debate, or if you actually think that these debates are a waste of time and why you think so. And I also like to welcome all my new subscribers. You guys are freaking awesome. Peace, peace.
Hey yo, it ain't no second guessing. I just continue my ambitions to make it into heaven. So y'all can stop with all the fucking questions. Like what happened to make you an atheist? Ain't your grandfather a reverend? Isn't your entire family embedded in religion? Yeah, that's all true, but why should that make a fucking difference? At the end of the day, I just have a different opinion than the opposing view that most people can't stand or deal with. Black people.